Well, hello, fellow companionites, and welcome to this quick little video showing a bit of an update on some of the things that I found out by building this thing. So, I can kind of code, but I'm not the best at it. My main skill is integration and making things work together. That's what I do for a day job. I'm the Director of Technology Innovation at a systems integrator here in Australia. I do this for fun because I like to go out and do events, and I like to have tally, and I like to have information to give people situational awareness, something I talk about at work a lot. Um, in this little setup, we can see a few of the different devices. Let's hit a button and make everything go red and change color. And I want to walk through a couple of things that have happened. So obviously, M5 stick is in development. Below that, in here is a screenshot of an emulator button to kind of show you the expected latency. And I've kind of lined that up to look as close as possible to what it looks like by eye. You've got the M5 Atom Matrix. You've got the M5 Atom S3, which is one of these things. S3R is a newer version of it, but basically it's that with an enclosure. Oi, falling off the back. And that has an LED in the back. So if I activate it again, you'll see there's a glow behind from the LED, and you'll notice that they are very quick in the LED. There's two different ones here, and then there's the LED matrix clock from AliExpress that are about 30 Aussie dollars, 15 American, roughly. The difference between these two is one of these is running in text mode and one of these is running in bitmap mode. Now, bitmap mode means, and I can show you this very simply by turning on the top bar, bitmap mode means it takes the bitmap information from companion satellite and shoves it on the screen. So you can do colors, you can do text, you can do images. These ones you'll notice only do the colors and the images. So if I actually go to that button and change the text color to, let's go blue for giggles, you can see that these two follow along in text mode, and that one is there. What you will notice as well is this one has a significant amount of latency. The reason it has latency is because we have to upscale the 72 by 72 pixel button image up to 128 by 128 because it doesn't have enough RAM to fit the bigger bitmap image in the buffer to put it on the screen. I can't figure out a way to do it without overloading the RAM of the poor little Atom S3. So as part of this, one of the use cases that I use it for is for timers and tally on cameras. So all of my different cameras have tally. Again, I do this for fun. My day job is as a systems integrator, as I said, as a director of technology. And so I wanted something that was a little bit less late. There's a little bit of flicker. I'm still working on it. Now, I'm not a programmer by any stretch of imagination, but I've been using large language models to help me kind of figure out the bits that I don't understand and move through it. So what this demonstration is here, bitmap versus text. You can see the text is pretty closely aligned in time with everything, but this one does fall behind by, I don't know, 500-600 milliseconds or so. Every one of these is a button, as you know. One of the things I really like about the text mode on this one is I've emulated the yellow thing around the outside, so you can kind of see just how much more responsive that is. What you will notice with the bitmap mode though one on the back of the LED is it is instant. It is really very quick, very responsive, just like the other things. It's just the screen that lags behind. As I said, I use this for giving my camera operators situational awareness so they know how much time is left on VT rolls and how much break time and so on and so forth. And you can also see with the LED matrix clock that it does indeed flip the thing around to indicate tally as well if you have it set up in such a way. There you go. That's the update. This is all up on M5 Burner now for the M5 devices. All of the code is also up on my GitHub. This is also up on GitHub. That's pretty much it. Watch this space. It will be improved and you'll see that things improved. Oh, how do you get to bitmap mode and text mode? Quite simple. With all of the M5 devices, you push and hold the button for 5 seconds. And what you'll see on the screen now is information about what Wi-Fi to connect to. Let's turn those off. What Wi-Fi to connect to, and we'll do that now. It's a little bit hacky, but I can't seem to get drop downs working to save things and work properly, so whatever. You go to that on your Wi-Fi, on your phone of whatever version it is. Usually it will pop up the captive portal automatically. Otherwise, go to 192.168.4.1. Once it thinks about its life, here we are. And so you can see for that Atom S3, if we go into setup, we've got our text mode and our text rotation. I've got to fix something on that. It's not saving the rotation because sometimes you need to rotate it, and it doesn't have, the companion API doesn't actually send the rotation information out that I can find. You can see what the companion IP is, and again, this is running over a VPN, as you can see, because that's .96 and that's .14. To get back, just hit the back button. If you need to configure Wi-Fi, configure Wi-Fi, and when you're finished with it all, hit restart, and it will restart the device. Goes through a little flash sequence, tells you what's going on the time if it's got all the information, and away you go. Once you've got it from that point, it's probably good to jump into Companion to show you. So I'll just drop in a new thing like so, and then make it bigger so you can see it. So as you can see here, there we go. As you can see here, we have all the different devices showing up online. There's the M5 Atom in bitmap mode. There's the M5 Atom in text mode. It will tell you which mode it's in, which is handy. The big timer, so LED matrix. You can see the M5 Atom matrix. I haven't named that one yet, but I can call that one, you know, Tally 1 or whatever. And then it will show up accordingly. M5 stick, as you can see, I haven't named that one either, but they will show up where they are. That's about it. That's how it works. That's what it does. Hopefully that's of some useful information. M5 Burner is where it's at. It's all open source. Please feel free to improve it. This one will be coming out properly soon. You can see I found out how to use fonts after a while. So I'm going to put this into nice font mode. Oh, something else that's kind of cool is if you go into that button, and we'll just change its variable temporarily. And if we go, this is some text, the LED matrix will scroll it if it can't fit it on the screen. As you can see, the button, I need to actually assign that to auto mode to do the bitmap side, but it will automatically fill, you know, up to whatever. You can also use your /ns as normal, and that'll put online. So this is companion with up to 5 lines. And, so that fits on the text mode of this one. That's super sharp on that. The M5 stick, as you can see, is still working. You can see this thing interprets the /n in an interesting way. But, you know, for the use case of what it's actually used for, which is this, and occasionally changing the them to, let me show you a real use case. So it will have, you know, the camera information on it. It'll have what mode it's in, with a camera operator and a VTR. And so that's what its actual use case in my world is. But again, your mileage may vary. You can do anything with it. It is a real button. It does the things. Okay, I'm going to shut up now because I've talked too long. Thanks so much. Ciao for now. Bye.